bundle, okay. So we found out earlier during the store, this was a gift from somebody. We found out something kind of funny about this toy. That's not as loud as it should be. Why would they put it there? That's so wrong. I don't know who said that, but that's orange road. So if you came to the show thinking that it would be like a little bit of Christmas and then a lot of other stuff, I'm very, very sorry. We're halfway through the show and we've done all Christmas songs. Yeah, we haven't done anything other than that. You're stoked about it, man. I appreciate that. You hate my music other than Christmas songs, and I appreciate that. That's what I like about you, man. So you can go to the bathroom for this next song, because this is not a Christmas song. I don't know whose water this is I'm drinking of.
That girl that was singing.
Was that Kales? Probably. Sorry, Kale. No. Well, anyways, confusing. I have 2 Kales on this tour. It's amazing. I want you to give it up for the band Sawyer, everybody. That's awesome. This next song is not a Christmas song, and I want to tell you guys the kind of the story behind it. I released this song earlier this year, and it's one of my favorites that I've written. So I have 2 kids. I have a 5-year-old, my son is 5, and my daughter's 2. Aww. Procreation. Yeah, and they're amazing. They're both so different, and but they're so much fun. And my little girl is this very rough and tumble little girl. She is always running through the house and always banging into stuff and hurting herself. And she could have blood coming out of her face, and she'd be like, "I'm okay." I'm like, what? No, you're not. You are not okay today. We need to take you to the hospital. No, I'm okay. What is wrong with you? She's incredibly tough. But one of the days earlier this year, she was running through the house and she had socks on. We have wood floors, and she's running really fast, at least fast for a 2-year-old. And she's going and she slips, and her feet go forward and her head goes back, and she hits the back of her head on the floor. And it didn't look that bad, guys. It was kind of like we've seen you fall off of the dining room table and get right back up. And this time she kind of didn't. She kind of just laid there, and she started doing that thing that kids do whenever they cry. Really bad. It's a silent cry, the quiet cry. You know what I'm talking about? I remember doing it as a child. I remember going, and all you're doing is building up energy in your vocal cords to make the loudest noise you've ever made in your life. And so I pick her up while all of this is happening, and she's doing that silent cry thing, and I'm waiting for this sound to come out of her, this, ungodly sound, and she never makes a sound. She actually passes out in my arms, eyes open. She turns white. It's like the scariest moment of my whole entire life, and I'm holding her, and I'm thinking, this is incredibly dramatic because it only lasted 10 seconds, but it felt like forever. I'm holding her, and I'm like, this is it. This is the last moments I'm going to have with my daughter, and I was terrified. I've never been so scared in my life. And she came to, and she was fine. She was really scared, whenever kids pass out. Moral of the story, she does it all the time now, and she's totally fine. People will come over to the house, and they'll see her do it. She'll fall, and she'll do the whole, it's like a routine now. And she did the whole thing, and our friends are like, is she gonna be okay? And we're like, she's fine. And And anyways, in that moment where she was, when I'm holding her, I realized so much about the way that I felt about her, about this little being, and she meant so much to me. And I realized that in that moment. And the next day, I wrote this song, and I hope you guys enjoy it. It's called When All the Stars Have Died.
Oh, you're gonna be.
Have you ever known a love that's sitting on after a heart's last beat or a lung's last sigh? Well, I think I found it, and I wonder what it means to stay forever. 'Cause my mind can only try to comprehend. There's no way around it, but I'm spending my days living to show her when all the candles have run dry and all the birds have sung their songs and all the blue has left the sky. I'll stop loving her when all the stars have died. And I wonder if she knows how I'm feeling. 'Cause sometimes my words can only complicate what I wanna show you. That in every fight I wanna be her red, and in all of the nights I wanna be her everlasting day. Again and again and again. And when all the candles have run dry and all when all the blue has left the sky, I'll stop loving her when all the stars have died. Oh, well, I hope that she knows that my love doesn't go when I go. But I hope that she knows that my love doesn't go when I go. But I hope that she knows, oh, I hope that she knows that when all the canyons have run dry and all the birds have sung their songs, and when all the blue has left the sky, and when the sun's forgotten how to shine, and gravity has lost its hold, and when all the blue has left the sky, I'll stop loving her. Well, I'll stop loving her when all the stars